Hello, hello, and happy Tuesday. I know, 2 nights in a row. Holy cow. I'm just getting a couple things set up here. You are in the right place. Please let me know when you're here so I'm not all by myself. And let's hope the chat loads. And it did. Yay. Hello, hello. Yeah, it's going to look a little bit different. Such an exciting day here today. It was a snow day. Snowy all day, so I stayed in pajama pants and redid my whole room. So you would think that it's ginormous. It's not. It's probably 10 by 12, maybe. But super excited. And see what's behind me? Yes, I chalked that. I know. So what I used was the papaya, a lot of papaya. I used papaya, and this is the leopard print pattern. It's on page 74 in the new catalog, and I'll put the links later so that you can go check it out. But it is huge. This is 4 of them. You'll see some boo-boos down in here. Don't look there. Just look up here where it's really pretty. Hey, Mary Lou. Look what I did. Right? So proud of myself. Leopard print. Yep. So it's the leopard print, and it's on my wall. And yes, it comes off because I made a few boo-boos and I had to remove it and then put it back. So yeah, right? Super cool. I'll kind of show you around later. I posted some photos today that show you a little bit more than what you see just behind me. I don't know, maybe I can just do this. Does this work? Yeah, let me turn. So all my stuff is right there, right over here. So it's super easy to reach. I'm reading while I'm saying it, right? Okay, let me spin this back. Oh goodness, I am so high tech here. Right? So cute. I love it. And I can change it. I can put other things back there. Hey, Pat. Hello, hello. So yeah, it was worth the effort. It was an effort. It was. What I did learn, if you're going to do something like this, you're going to want a couple of the transfers so you can be washing one and drying one while you do it, or be patient, which I'm not. And then the other thing I learned was you want the bigger squeegee, which I don't have yet, so I did it with this. My little fingers are tired. But yes, it was really cool. Yes, my hands are sore tonight. It's okay. Right? Super fun. Okay, so that's that. That happened today. I didn't get any housework done. No, but it just lines up perfect, Mary Lou. You just, you just can see, you just move it down and the top fits with the bottom. You don't even really need that. They just line right up there. Yeah, no, it worked really well. I kind of cheated in this middle if you look really close. Because there's a board here, there's a thing on the seam in the wall. And it just didn't want to go over it. So this is hand leopard in the middle here. Maybe, but I don't think it's squishy enough. I don't think the scraper. I didn't try that. Maybe it might. It really wasn't that bad. I'm whining a little. It really wasn't that bad. The hardest part was my sink is not in here, so I had to take this thing and go to the kitchen with it and not get it on me. And and then I have a double sink, so it kind of laid over one. You know, Pat, I didn't try that. I don't know if it would be mushy enough, but I have the big scraper on order. It just isn't here yet. Well, it's on my wish list. I'm waiting for the new one that comes, hopefully, fingers crossed, on the 16th, when the the port blockade or whatever that's super full. We've got ships backed up all over the place trying to get our stuff in. So I'm hoping it's coming. But anywho, enough of my whining. Yes, that's what I did today, and I'm super excited that everything now makes sense, and it's all moved around, and I moved my counter out into the mid. I love it. I'm super excited. I could have a party. There's room for people on both sides on my counter now. I love it. So, yeah, let's do some chalking. So what I had a request last night was you talked about the little house. Will you show us what you're going to do in your kit? Remember, I have this kit for sale on my, it's a class kit. It comes with 2 of the house cutouts. You get the chalk, sage and guava, and you get this sweet little transfer as well. You get a mini squeegee and 2 little dishes. Whoops, I have 3 here. You get 2 little dishes, okay? So they hold the chalk paste. I hadn't shown you how to do that, and I had some people say, well, can you show me what that is? So tonight we're going to do that. Now, clearly, when we come to class, we'll do a little bit different. We'll add a few more things. This won't be everything. But yeah, if you're looking or wondering if that's something you might want to do, it will get to you faster. I will tell you that because it's sitting right here at my house already. So that's kind of a cool thing. I was worried when I stocked up a little bit and I thought, oh, I don't know. But it takes a while for things to get here right now. Shipping is not our friend for anything. Have you tried to order from Amazon lately? I question my Prime membership. I get spoiled. We really did like that second day thing. But anywho, if you're thinking about this one, it is available. I have a limited number. I don't have a huge amount. But before I start that, I have to show you something cute. If you were here last night, you remember that Grace stopped by. Grace is my granddaughter, not literally. She joined us online. And let me see if I can get this down without knocking anything down. And I did the transfer that says, bless this day with grace and gratitude. And Grace wanted it to be, well, her mom told her it was about her. And she said it said grace and attitude, which is my Grace. She definitely has attitude. So I did it over. And I took that same, this said gratitude. I took away the GR, just did the AT. Then I did the T, etude. And I made it say, bless this day with grace and attitude, which kind of fits my little 5-year-old. So I was excited. So this is up on my display wall now. And I love that her name is in a different color because it kind of pops it up. So we have grace in 2 ways. So anyway, that's what we did last night. Yep, I knew I'd knock things down, make some noise. Okay, let's see if we can do it without making a lot more noise. All right, so let's do the little house. So they come 2 in a pack. Super cute. Right, they're whitewashed. They stand up awesome. And we are going to, she was impressed. And it was kind of good for me to see that, oh, well, I could make it say something different. This can be cut apart very nicely right on the lines. So we're going to do that. Now, if you are worried that you don't want all these little pieces, you could take this off and cut it and then position them back on the backer sheet. You don't have to cut through the backer sheet if you don't want to, which is what I'm going to do on this because I know this little heart is never going to get back exactly where I want it to be. So I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to write on the back of the whole sheet. Now I write on the back so I don't get my backing sheets mixed up. That brings us home. A Sharpie works great. Mary Lou, did your order get here yet? I'm afraid to ask. Or is FedEx in serious trouble? Mary Lou's been waiting very patiently for an order that FedEx keeps saying, it'll be here. Oh, no, it's not coming. My poor little mammoth. Yeah, it's a little trickier to cut this when you're doing it without the backer because it kind of sticks to your scissors, but you can do it. Yay! Oh, I'm so excited. Isn't that such a cool feeling when your order comes, but that you've been waiting and waiting, especially when you're a new designer, even cooler. So, this is sticky, super sticky, and here's a technical term. We're going to fuzz it. Yep, we're going to put it down in a towel, and I usually do it twice just to make it not quite so sticky. And then I'm going to center this right on here. The beauty of this is you can move it around. Okay. And then the other one I want this itty bitty little heart just up in the top in the peak. Right? Oh, so pretty. Yay. I'm glad they came. Now you can play. Well, now you had to go to work today, right? It's not fair. Or did you have a snow day? We had snow days here. Okay, so there's my heart. I'm going to move these guys over here. So now, when you do the kit, you get these little packets. So instead of having a full-on chalk paste, this is a great way to get a variety of them. You're going to get more than you need for the one little project. You want to kind of mush them up a little bit before you open it up, just like a ketchup packet. You can reseal them, but it's not airtight, so I would use them soonish. So we're going to use the sage, and I'm not going to squeeze it all out because I don't know what I'm going to need. Can you see it down in there? Okay, super cute. So I'm going to squeeze out a little bit of sage. Come on, you can do it. Come out. All right. And then if you want to try and save it, fold it over a couple of times, seal it with a clip, but it is gonna, yeah, it just takes forever. Lana, mine all came all at the same time. So it's really kind of frustrating, but I guess that's the way shipping is these days. All right, so I'm going to take a little bit of this. I need more. I don't know why I'm being stingy. I'm not going to be stingy. I need it all. Okay, there's that. Just drag it down. These are silk screen, so you want to make sure that you're filling in and covering all the screened in places. This particular paste is a little drier than I would like. Chalk Couture is working with, has come up with a new formulation, and we are all dying impatiently waiting for it to switch over to all the colors. It hasn't, but it's coming. It is coming. It's called Creamy Dreamy, and it's super, and you have to say it like that too. Creamy Dreamy. And it really is creamy and dreamy. It's super cool. But to be perfectly honest, if you've never used Creamy Dreamy, you won't know the difference because you don't know what you're missing. When you finally do get to use it, you will say, oh, that's why everyone was so excited. I am a relatively new designer. Okay, I'm a new designer. And so I don't really know the difference. So I'm like, oh, okay, this seems good. But I did get Lakeshore in the new formulation, I think. I don't know. It doesn't say it is, but it certainly feels different. Okay, so there's that. You kind of squeegee off the excess, right? All right, see my N and my G kind of came off a little, so I'm going to go back on and give them a little something something. Oh, I love that. Okay, so there's that. Dip you in the water over here. And then, oops. And then I've got my guava right here. I'm just going to grab this. This is what is on my wall behind me. And that's why there's not a lot left, because it did the wall. And I'm going to put a little bit of guava on my heart. Right? Super cute. Okay, let's put you over here. So, it really is that easy. Then you can dry. I could thin this one, I could. Yep, you can. If it's a little thick, you can put some distilled water in it. This honestly was a little thicker, and I stirred it up a little, and it's fine. So there's Love Brings Us Home. I have another project for you because I knew that one would go super quick. Move these out of the way. So this is Lakeshore, and this is totally different. Like, look at the difference in that one. Look how yogurtish it is, which is what we want, or marshmallow fluff. It truly is. So it's getting better. And I question whether if it isn't the riding around in the shipping that, and it gets cold and hot and cold, and I have a feeling that might be doing something to not make this as cool as we want. Anywho, the Creamy Dreamy has been tested to go hot, cold, and it's okay. This I found at the Dollar Tree. It was $1, and it came with this cute little cord attached. Now, Chalk Couture has wax that it recommends that you put down on surfaces that are not Chalk Couture. So I did that on this. And then you kind of buff it up. But that will, on a piece of wood like this, it would soak the color in really quickly. And it would also, so I couldn't wash it off. It would probably stain. Now, it was $1, so I'm not going to freak out about it if it doesn't. But I just wanted to let you know about your options. Okay? All right, so this is the influence of a good teacher can never be erased. And you're thinking, that is never going to fit on that arrow. Well, I'm going to do it in two parts. I'm going to do the influence of a good teacher this way, can never be erased this way. Okay? So I'm going to give it a try. At least that's my plan. So same thing, we're going to repeat this. What's nice about this craft that we're learning, it's really easy. There's not a whole lot of things to remember, and it's really repetitive. So once you get it, you get it. Yet, it allows you to be as creative as you want, but really super simple. But it looks like, you know, like you've super impressed everyone. So I also got the house pattern transfers. Apparently I just moved south. And let me show you those guys while I'm fuzzing this one. These are two of the other houses that I did last week. And you can see how they can just all, no, you can't see a thing. I bring them down, you can. They just all can go together, really, really cool. Right? And then I did the back too. This one doesn't have a back yet. This one has these really cool vines. So lots of options with these houses. Love, love, love them. What are those guys over there? Okay, so we fuzz this. And do it one more time. Okay. All right. So let's come back. So my thought was, I don't know if I need that line. No, I want the dotted line to show. All right, let me come in closer so that you can see. See, there is a little dotted line under teacher, and I want that to show. I have to make sure that that's straight. And it is. Okay. When you're putting these down, if there's a little bubble or something in the green part of the transfer, it's okay. You want to make sure that there isn't in your silk screen though. All right, so there's that. And then we're just going to start at the top and just drag our chalk down, and you'll see how much easier this chalk is to drag because of its texture. I was thinking about if I should paint this board, this arrow first, but I didn't think about it till you guys were coming. I was afraid it wouldn't dry. There. Oh my gosh, so cool. Look at that. I love it. Now should I do, can never be erased in a different color or the same color? What do you think? I'm loving Lakeshore, but different color? All right. Color should we use? How about this one? How about some, we just used guava, didn't we? No, we used papaya. How about guava? This is a nice consistency as well. Right? Oh, so pretty. Trying not to get into the blue without having to wash this. let's see how we look. I always get excited at this part. Hey, Kathy, how are ya? Ooh, I love it. Right? Look at the detail that we got. So cool. Okay, so what should I put here? Ooh, how about one of those hearts that I didn't want to cut off the other one? How about, ooh, our striped heart might look good. This one? All right, I like the angles here with the stripes. They all kind of go together. Now this, remember, this is from the house one. Okay. Whoops, I didn't fuzz this one. Now if this happens on one of these little ones, it's okay. If it happens on a big one, do not freak out. Go get it wet. Run it under water. Even if it's stuck like this, run it under water and they really will peel apart. It will make you think that you've totally failed and it's a mess and you have to throw it away. You really don't. Yeah, I love it. Okay, so mix and match. Oh, should we get really crazy? Okay, let's try this. We're gonna do guava up here. I don't know if these two colors really go together, but they're going together today. And Lakeshore down here. And it might look muddish. I don't know. What do you think? Not bad. I kind of like sort of ombre-ish. It brings the colors together, right? I was a little heavy-handed with my finger, but there we go, right? So I'm putting the covers back on these, and then I will try and show you from a distance what's going on in here. Let me see if I can without making a big mess. So let's go back to that one for a minute. Okay, so that is me standing up now. Okay, so there's my cabinets. I'm now facing them, right? The ones that you always see behind me. Then, sorry to make you dizzy, then let's come over here, and then we have all the supplies are right there, so they're super easy to grab. Then my cool little leopard wall, and then my table, right? Super cool. I really like it. And I'm really glad I did it because it put everything kind of into perspective and I found everything I needed to find. So yeah, that was my day. Hope you guys had fun today and I will see you again soon, like tomorrow. Bye.